Welcome back to the Hot Child in the City's 13 Nights of Halloween. Today we are talking about the iconic Vampira. So, I love vampires, if that isn't evident with my look today, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about Mila Nurmi, aka Vampira today. So the origin of her character and just a little bit more about her that you may or may not have known. So her mother was a Finnish immigrant. During her career, she claims to have been born in Finland. Her birth has been disputed over the years. According to her birth certificate, her birthplace is listed as Massachusetts. So hey, maybe she is a vampire and she could have been in two places at once. No? Okay, I'm sorry.
Why you boring me? I'm right.
In 1944, she was fired by Mae West from the cast of Catherine Was Great because Mae West feared that she was being upstaged. So what a compliment. She gained a lot of attention for her midnight horror-themed show Spook Scandals. She would lay in a coffin, scream, faint, and she seductively lurked about a mock cemetery. I want to go see this show. Like, we should bring it back. I'll bring it back. Get enough subs from this video and I will recreate that entire show for you, okay? She worked as a showgirl for a little while and a chorus line dancer. The idea for the character of Vampira was born in 1953 when she was attending choreographer Lester Horton's annual masquerade in a costume that inspired a, She was wearing a costume inspired by, as of yet unnamed, Morticia Addams in the New Yorker cartoons of Charles Addams. So cool, she was kind of around this origin of this famous character, and you can definitely tell the similarities between Morticia and Vampira. Television producer Hunt Stromberg Jr. said it caught his attention seeing her with this pale skin and this tight black dress, and he wanted to hire her to host horror films on the LA television station KABC TV. The name Vampira was actually created by her husband. It was influenced a lot by the dragon lady from the comic strip Terry and the Pirates and the evil queen, of course, of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I don't know why I felt the need to add that, but anyway.
Child. Anyway, so
the Vampira show premiered in May of 1954, and the first 4 weeks it aired at midnight, and it later moved to 11 p.m., so a little bit earlier, and then it would start to air at 10:30. I don't know why this is important.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, okay.
This is funny. In my research it says, in one publicity stunt she ran as a candidate for Night Mayor of Hollywood with a platform of dead issues. After the KABC series was canceled in 1955, she retained the rights to Vampira and she took the show to a competing LA television station, KHJ-TV. Okay, there was some rumors that she was the first model for Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty, as we know, or maybe you don't, and I'm just being overly confident, okay?
Stop it.
She made television history as the first horror movie hostess. Okay, cool. Does that mean she was the first woman to do it, or just in general, she's the first host of a horror movie kind of segment? Either way, slay?
Slay!
She was nominated for an Emmy Award for Most Outstanding Female Personality. She returned to films in the late 50s. Interesting. By 1962, she was making a living installing linoleum flooring. This is a quote from the LA Times. She said, "And if things are slow in linoleum, I can do carpentry, make drapes, or refinish furniture." Cool. She's a little bit Aiden of Sex and the City. They'd get along fine.
You broke my heart!
In the early 1960s, she opened Vampira's Attic, which was an antiques boutique in Melrose, on Melrose Avenue, and she would also sell handmade jewelry and clothing. Like, I want to go there. Like, okay, like, Vampira is top tier. Vampira, Elvira, like, come on, guys, like, you know I'm a fan.
no, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
She made items for several celebrities, including Grace Slick of Jefferson Airplane fame and the Zappa family. So that all checks out, doesn't it? Okay, so in 1981, she was asked by KHJ-TV to revive the Vampira character for television. She worked closely with the producers of the new show, and she was able to get an executive producer credit, but she left the project over creative differences. And according to her, it was because they already cast Cassandra Peterson in this part without consulting her. So that would soon become, you know, Cassandra Peterson is Elvira.
How's your head?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
Excuse me?
Crazy. They were unable to use the name Vampira, remember, because she owned the rights to it, and so then it was renamed to Elvira's Movie Macabre. Oh wow, she filed a lawsuit against Peterson! This is crazy! The girls are fighting! No!
What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No!
Our vampire girls are fighting! She authorized very few merchandising contracts for the character, but the name and likeness have been used unofficially by various companies since the 1950s. Guys, you gotta get that copyright checked. Don't be stealing her ideas. She authorized a Vampira model kit, this was in the 90s, it doesn't matter.
Get some help.
In the 90s and 2000s, she authorized a Vampira kit and pre-painted figurines. Cool. And she authorized merchandising of the character by Coffin Case for limited purchase of selling skateboards and guitar cases in 2004. Oh my gosh, I want a Vampira skateboard or guitar case. Make it happen. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
She claimed that she had a child with Orson Welles while he was married to Rita Hayworth. Oh wow, and the baby was given up for adoption. This is some heavy Hollywood stuff. She was close friends with James Dean, and they spent time together at Googie's Coffee Shop on the corner of Crescent Heights and Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. Wow, she died of natural causes in 2008, and she was age 85. Lived a long, great life. She is such an icon. Oh my goodness. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna put a picture of her grave right here, because look at how this is decorated. Come on. Like, we should all be so lucky to be remembered like that. Ugh. What an icon. So let me know any more fun ideas you have for this October. I'm doing a video every day counting down to Halloween and my costume contest. Be sure to email me at rio@thehotchildinthecity.com, or you can DM me on Instagram your favorite costumes throughout the years to be featured in the end of October video. It has to be a musical type costume. So if you were a musician, let's say you were one of the Fab Four. What if you went as Bob Dylan one year, Michael Jackson, Little Richard? I'm just naming like icons right now. So if you have a musical themed costume, if you were metalhead, if you were like a punk rocker, like just give me your costumes and I will feature them at the last video of this month. And happy haunting, everybody. I love you all.